Hello, dear friend.
Hello.
All right, you got to pick a mood. I've seen 3 versions of you this morning. Pick one.
It's true. I don't know. I feel all over the place.
Oh, do you?
A little bit.
That's
Just
all right.
because, I mean, it's ironic that we spent 20 minutes of the last episode talking about getting shit on, and then now I physically can't shit.
Yeah.
So that's throwing me off a lot.
The constipation saga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm no stranger to this issue, but it still is really annoying.
So you would say you're a constipation-prone person?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Huh.
Absolutely.
I would have thought it would have been the opposite since you're so anxious.
I have experienced the opposite.
I
like
think, well,
the D. But since I was a kid, but like in the past few years, it's been very regular. What?
I don't know, maybe you can cut this out after if you want, but so I noticed on your left hand, your one of your your middle fingernail fell off.
Yes.
And because I am me, it's just I'm like, holy shit, girl, give yourself a break. You're going too fast. That your nail fell off. I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, I look a mess.
It's both hands.
Yeah. It's the middle finger.
Yeah,
middle,
well,
yeah.
And I'm like, well, Jesus, all right. Somebody's you're working overtime.
Yeah, no.
We all understand what I'm saying, right?
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, good. No, I say that like we're surrounded by people who we're not, which is a good thing. Unless you're a Nazi, then if you're that, you deserve to be surrounded by people who do not want you around. That's
yes. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I've been seeing a lot of satisfying punching and kicking of that type of. It's been like, now it's so in your face you can't ignore it. All the shit that's happening, right? Mm-hmm. But people who have been fighting against that have always been there. So,
yeah.
So all of the the oldies but goodies.
Yeah.
Of like some person who's anti-fascist punching a fucking fascist for the shit they're saying. Oh, God.
Yeah. I mean, it's like anything. Like, it'd be satisfying to punch an enemy or punch someone you don't like. It would be very satisfying. I won't. Just because I'm not really a violent person, but
yeah, but I guess the whole the framework of trying to give grace to the other side of a person who doesn't have the capacity to even feel any empathy. Mm-hmm. Like at some point you have to be like, that's not gonna go away. Mm-hmm. But the only thing we haven't tried is actually punching them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's gonna come down to that. Welcome to Horrific Evening.
Welcome.
Abby Stonehouse, my best friend and known anti-fascist.
Hopefully. I don't know if that's definitely not what I'm known for, quote unquote.
No, I'm just joking. No. But just by virtue of you being somebody who's extremely empathic.
Yes.
You have a lot of empathy. Automatically, you will be at odds with fascism.
Absolutely.
I'm Fernando. Hi.
Yeah, this is Fernando. Do you remember? I don't know if you experienced
known anti-imperialist, anti-capitalist. If you want to give me labels, that's where I'm at.
Yeah.
And if you ask me, Fernando, what radicalized you? I don't know. Not being a fucking piece of shit to people like.
Yeah.
Cool. I love it. I especially love it when I see somebody who looks like me being violent towards somebody who looks like them. Like we all look the same. It's like imagine 3 guys looking at each other. We all look like we enjoy a good fucking taco, and then we all gotta fucking pretend that the system's not working because we've been turned against each other. That's great.
Yeah.
Fernando.
Very early on in the episode that you're on a soapbox.
Bitch, I am on. I'm not gonna be. You can't be shy about this.
You can't. You really can't. No one is anymore.
Yeah.
So the other side isn't. So fucking go for it.
Yeah.
Go for it.
How are you?
Yeah. I'm fine. Just, just, like I said, I just feel I feel unwell a little bit. So
Yeah,
it's like
the constipation bloat. It sucks.
It sucks because it's just such a basic thing that you need in your life. Because when it's going well, when you're regular, you don't even think about it. You're just like, nah. But then as soon as something stops it, it's just like it's in the back of your mind constantly.
Yeah, it's all you can think about. It's all you care about.
Yeah.
All I've said so far, the only, like, you're like, haha, yeah, I'm here. But, like, there's a good solid 20% of your brain that's like, I want to shit.
Yeah. Yeah. I think the angriest people in the world are constipated. I think
Of some sort. They definitely have something up their ass.
And I think if they had a good shit, if all of these people were regular, they would be on a different side of things. They're just like, there's a rumination of like, nah.
There's some of these dudes running around being like, very anti-gay, anti-this, all of that shit. The fucking closet could not be like tighter because they're so full of those fucking people.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
So no, I'm just saying, like, they have something up their ass. It's them being fucking hypocrites and not living their actual selves. And, the rest of us, we have to fucking pay for their being inadequate because they can marry their true self to their fucking piece of shit self.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Fernando. I am on.
Yes.
Oh, my God. Sorry, buddy.
It's fine. We'll get regular again. I tried with the hood and now I hate it. I look like... So, it's fine. I'm just very cozy today, and I usually am, but I feel off in the camera, distracted. It's the least of anyone's problems.
You know what we should start doing, honestly? Like, start, like, videoing, but, like, put censorship, like, on our faces and stuff. No, but, like, at this point, like, I don't know. I think
like, we are, we should be our faces should be censored.
Oh, but I didn't mean it like in a mean way. I'm seeing it more of like a kind of I'm like in a weird place, but I've never felt more alive in terms of like discovering who I am.
Okay.
I'm like against awful shit and people being like pieces of shit. Like this is just And I still forget what I was going to say, but it's fine. At least that's constant.
It's fine. It's fine. But anyways, I'm fine. I had a busy week. It's a tundra outside. We are in the Arctic.
Minus 35 for...
Yeah, which is not normal. Really?
No, it's climate change related, by the way.
Yeah.
The thing that's not real, quote unquote.
Yeah.
This is something that happened in the Arctic. There's like a break of like, air change or whatever.
Yeah.
That's where we got this.
And the even like southern states are getting hit by snow and cold, and they are not prepared.
Of course not.
They're not prepared, and like there's there's been a lot of like people online. They're like kind of making fun of these people, but like, hello, these people don't have insulated houses.
No, but
like this is a big deal. They're gonna be uncomfortable for a while, and this is not like an exception thing. This is going to become the norm. But the thing is, like, I hope we become more prepared. I hope we gradually...
It's very difficult to explain like climate change to someone. It's like, so things are going to get hot.
Yeah.
And then things are going to like melt.
Yeah.
See, even I'm like, well, is it cold or is it hot? Because you just want to like a yes or no kind of answer. But it's like, no, you're going to have extreme colds because things are melting. So that changes the air. So things that I obviously don't understand. So if I don't understand enough, sort of kind of taking time to look at it, how can you expect the people who are like straight up being fucked by this, who are like, you got to speak up. Jesus.
Yeah, it's complicated, really. And especially if you are just trying to focus on your day-to-day, you're just trying to survive, you're just trying whatever, and then you're hit with like this. It's gonna like disorient you. You're gonna be confused. So I get it.
And but that's the thing, is like you're not, whether you don't think about it or not, it's gonna impact you no matter what. Now you're stuck with, say you live in like I love living by the beach or whatever, but now you have snow, now you have extra costs. Now I'm speaking the language of people who don't have empathy. It's like, okay, let's talk about costs. Okay, so it's gonna be more expensive to have your fucking car because now you're gonna need fucking winter tires, even though you live next to the fucking beach. Is that a cost that you want to fucking pay for? Maybe you should fucking pay attention to climate change. I don't know. Because we're gonna have to fucking get ready for this shit. Especially if you have kids and like, let's say you don't care about your neighbor's kids. Fine, that's your thing. Your kids will need to know how to swim. This is where we're at. Like,
for sure.
We're
all fucked. We're all
no, we're not fucked. It's just we're gonna. It is an incredibly steep battle. But at some point, look, this is what's gonna happen. We're all gonna get real fucking mad at some point because that's just the thing that's gonna happen. Everyone will need to be pushed to the absolute fucking brink.
We're gonna hit our breaking point. Everyone's gonna hit their breaking point.
Either we die in the process or we're gonna hit it, and then when we all just stop, like by our own choice, that we stop working, we stop the fucking machine. Nothing's gonna change, because that's the only thing that's gonna change anything. You stop everything. Like it's happening in Minneapolis. Like yesterday they did
what happened?
They had a general strike. No schools. Nobody went to school. Businesses were closed, and there was
because the weather, or
because of ICE
terrorizing I'm sorry.
communities.
There's so many things. You can't look at me like that. There's so many things that could cause that.
Yes, I guess so. There is a lot of. It's just because it was like yesterday was the whole thing yesterday, and you're like a TikTok girl, so I'm surprised that you.
Yeah, no, I didn't see that.
But I guess good. Actually, no,
it's not good. I should.
No, like this is like no. This is the kind of shit where you're like, oh, did you see RuPaul? No, I didn't. But I saw this.
Okay.
Like this is one of those things. Like this is the. Actually, it makes sense that you wouldn't fucking see it because it was barely fucking covered on purpose.
On purpose, for sure.
But no, it's like there's big there's protests like everywhere and shit, and like eventually it's gonna be like countrywide. And yes, I'm talking about the U.S., but yes, we're so intertwined with these fucking people that our fates we're locked in with them too, and whatever happens to them will spill over to us. So that's why I pay attention to this shit. But anyways, just I was mentioning that there is hope. People are waking up, so it is.
That's good.
Good, yeah.
That's good.
But you and I, we're going to have to end up in the streets at some point.
We're going to live on the streets? Is that what you said?
Not what I was saying. No, we're going to have to go to the streets at some point.
Go to the streets, okay.
And, and protest shit. Because,
yeah,
we're not any better. But.
Yeah. Have you ever marched? Have you ever been part of anything like that?
No. And I usually, when I find, because I'm kind of new to the whole thing, right? Like being, I don't want to go to Facebook shit, so I'm gonna have to, but I want to.
Okay.
So, and I did look up at some point. You remember the No Kings protest? There was a version here, and I couldn't find a specific thing. And then when I found out where to kind of go, it was like already too late. So that kind of stuff. So I don't know like how to. I would imagine students know more or how to organize.
Students are very involved in stuff like that. There's been a lot of like stuff at my work with like Free Palestine. And yeah, anyways.
They must have had some fun pushbacks from
most of the student body that I know are very like Free Palestine. I see a lot of Free Palestine.
I'm sorry, you mean the right side of history? Yeah.
However, there is a student group that is not that, and they've caused a lot of shit
As they do, because that's kind of part of
and
the
it's
thing.
just like a small group, and they like.
Oh, do you think there's like a possibility that they keep it small just so they can look like a minority?
They what?
You keep it small so you can look like a victim minority kind of thing. I'm just saying. I'm just spitting ideas. I don't know things.
I don't know. It's not my business. But I've just seen some funky behavior from that.
Yeah.
From that group, and yeah, but I mean, not to go down this rabbit hole, but like a lot of governments fund Israel, and they're right, and like I'm pretty sure Canada still puts a lot of money into Israel.
Yeah, we are definitely.
And then what funds universities is the government. So it's like this whole weird.
Oh, you mean it's kind of an incestuous relationship?
Oh,
absolutely, yes.
Yeah.
That's why it shouldn't even exist in the first place. But that's where we're here, and it's gonna take a lot of people to fucking wake up so we can address these things.
Anyways, fun stuff. I don't know what the point of our conversation, how this started, but
I'm venting and I'm getting it out there, and kind of like anytime I think about these things and I speak about these things with you, with my dad or whatever, and I feel like it's like I'm a pencil and I keep sharpening this thing.
Yeah.
And I see things way clearer. Like they're clear to me. Like this is like. It's clear cut that we need to absolutely change all these things. We're fucking miserable. Even when the horrible shit wasn't happening, everyone was fucking miserable. Like you can't do shit.
That's true.
Like
yeah. That's why you gotta focus on. You have to spend a portion of your day focusing on things that you like and make you happy. Like, don't be oblivious to what's going on. But like yesterday night, I, read a row and had a good time, got a little horned up reading this row and then
ruined your nails.
What?
You ruined your nails. You see correlation, cause and effect.
They were barely holding on to begin with, and yeah, what a good couple hours.
Abby, that old spinster.
The smutty book that I'm reading right now.
The money book?
Smutty.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I bought it purposely because I wanted a smutty book, just because. And man, it's been a while since I've read a Roro, and this is like next level a little bit. It took a while to get into it, and then like now you're remembering names, backstories, right? Like you're that deep into it. Yes. And
would you say you're balls deep into it?
Yes, yeah, and I have never, I don't know, in the past when I've read like a book like this, I never really thought about the author like putting the words down on the page.
The behind the scenes never crossed your mind.
And like for some reason, I was just, after I put the book down, I was like, this person wrote like clit 5 times on a page. Like imagine writing that. Have you ever wrote a sex scene or a graphic?
I've written I've not written stories like that because it doesn't.
I know, my thing. But I don't know whether
but as a joke. And as a joke.
Yeah.
And I can make cohesive. If you can write so I've written some things, but as a joke mostly.
Yeah.
And I think if I would have like not thought differently about writing, like I think of it as like a fun thing, but also like a serious thing, even if you're doing sci-fi or whatever. Or comedy, that's fine.
Yeah.
But like the sex stuff, like I was just like meh. Like
okay.
Because to me it feels silly. it feels silly that I'm like, it's like, he climbed on top of her and she could feel through the satin sheets his throbbing member or some shit like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
She could feel every single vein on his mast.
Yeah. Yeah.
But as a joke, so I'm too silly about it.
You're so silly about it, but...
Is there a picture of the author in the back of that book?
I don't remember.
Pause.
I don't think so. Yeah.
That's so funny. You got like this, it's like, Shawnee, mother of 3, has 2 cats and,
I'm sure
and
she's,
1 messy bird.
I am sure she's like 48. I am sure. But also she's...
Divorcee.
Divorcee. Yeah. But what's even weirder is that she wrote about these 20-something-year-olds. Is that weird to write about?
That's an interesting topic because especially I'm working on a thing and I'm writing a 14-year-old girl in this thing, and I'm like, how do I?
Yeah.
I did have the opportunity to ask one question of my niece who's around that age.
Yeah.
And I asked her about how do you feel when your parents discuss like memes and reels and stuff like that, and she only said one word: disappointed.
Okay.
So I know that's at least my niece's perspective of around that age and shit. Yeah. But you got to ask and you got to talk to them to get in the mindset of that.
Yeah.
But yeah, like writing a female character.
Yeah.
It's an interesting thing. So how do you write kids?
Yeah. And then the book that I finished last week, it was based around an 18 and 19-year-old. Okay. And again, I was like, I'm sure the author is not 18 or 19. Yeah. Like, how do you even...
Well, I mean, there is a baseline. Sorry, guys...
Like, I know that you've lived that age. And I don't know. I
mean, I would like to think that there's some sort of research, even in this type of writing.
Yeah, so. Yeah. And even reading it as, I'm a 36-year-old person, I was like, is this appropriate? My characters are, 24, and... my characters. The characters in the book that I'm reading now, the smutty, are 24-ish. Yeah. And I'm just like, is this appropriate? Am I being pervy?
So now everybody, myself, I feel like I'm part of the crowd right now, and we're looking at you and like, what's inappropriate? What's happening on these pages that makes you like, well, this is a bit inappropriate. Really.
It's just like it's very graphic sex scenes
well, give us a taste. Is what I'm saying.
So these two characters, they are working together, and then they have this very first engagement in their office, and it's all so he kind of he's very I don't know how to okay, so she ends up giving him a blowjob, but it's very intense. He's really into it and shoves his cock deep in her throat. And yeah, so it's, and then the next sex chapter, he's going down on her and it's very graphic, and there's all these fake people are of age, but because I am 12 years older than them, I'm is this weird?
Here's the thing. I think, at least this is my take on it. This is how I'm seeing it. I feel that you're a shy voyeur. And that's what's stopping you from because you're just watching people fall. Also, because you don't watch porn. To me, what you're describing, to me,
just normal.
I am literally the guy in the corner watching two people fuck. Yeah, and they're often because the starlets and whatever the men, they can fuck up until they're 80 and dying. Yeah, but the women usually are super 20, 18, between that bracket, right?
Okay,
I'm the weirdo looking there. Okay. Is it inappropriate? It feels weird. It feels weird.
I mean, these are all fictional. There's that. I have to remember that.
The porn isn't.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was.
Yeah. Yeah. So I guess I am a shy voyeur. Whatever. What is it?
Voyeurism. Right?
Voyeurism. Yeah. Definitely definitely. And I don't really engage in porn, so I'm not used to it. But
you're looking into a window of people's lives, basically.
All I'm saying is that the next smutty book that I read has to be of people between 30 and 45. Because I just gotta...
Yeah, you need it to be like age appropriate.
Yeah.
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 I'm actually kind of like getting there too. Like I find it's almost bordering to like creepy. Like I'm like sometimes like I end up on a thing like I look kind of young. It's just like it's weird.
Yeah.
And
it's good you have that in your brain.
Yeah.
Be fortunate, Fernando, that you're not like yeah.
And here's the thing, like you can have a 20-year-old that like she's having fun and like you can tell like blah blah
Yeah.
But there is something that something that activates in my brain whenever I fall into like a clearly lady that's like in her 40s who's also having like a crazy amount of fun and
mm-hmm.
you can almost like it has like texture. It's like all right, cool,
okay, yeah,
and that's it's a thing that just like
yeah.
But there is like a thing, and you have to be kind of like when you get the feeling, hey man, this is kind of weird, change it.
Yeah,
that's what I like when I get that.
Don't think too much.
I don't want
to switch.
I don't want to lose that.
Switch it.
Yeah, I don't want.
Yeah, don't lose that.
Yeah.
No, very important.
Yeah.
And that's the lesson here today.
If
you feeling icky? Are you judging your choices? Change it.
Yeah. Switch
the channel. Turn the page.
Yeah, and listen, that's okay. If you're wondering, like, am I a fucking weirdo? If it doesn't. By the way, this has nothing to do with like porn, specifically to porn. It's anything in life. If you're like, if you feel like a certain way, like, it's like, you see somebody walking in front of you, they drop a 5. Do you give it to them or not? That kind of thing.
Yeah.
If you have that question, do the right thing.
Yeah, do the right thing.
And whenever, it's a weird thing, but whenever you do something like that, it's actually an act of resistance to not being a piece of shit.
Yeah.
And that's a good thing. And I recommend that you
practice being a good person.
Yeah.
For sure. Absolutely.
And if not for, it's a side effect that if you at least do it for yourself, it'll eventually affect the world around you.
Yeah.
So don't shy away from that. It can be as stupid as just doing the right thing about a $5 bill. That's okay.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. For sure. Yeah, look at us.
So there is hope.
There is hope. That's true. We came around.
Yeah.
I guess so.
It's like, I want you to understand that I'm good right now. No, I'm good.
Okay, that's good. So Fernando and I have been continuing watching The Expanse, if anyone's interested. And it was a good episode today, I think. Definitely getting
the rhythm. It's a tough rhythm. I really overlooked it because I've watched it so many times, and I have watched an enormous amount of like sci-fi and that type of shit. Yeah. So and like even the books, like whenever like I don't read anymore. It's not even a batch. That's no honor in that. If they're I haven't read a book, this fucking idiot. To read a book, it's not a bad thing. It's
hard to read
nowadays. Yeah,
nowadays it's very hard.
Well, the last fantasy book that I stopped reading them, but like they were fucking complicated.
They're what?
They were complicated as shit.
Oh.
The last fantasy books I was into is this writer Sanderson. What's his fucking first name? I can't. Anyways, it's considered high fantasy. High fantasy because it's very complicated. And it's very different from our world, so you really got to get into it and stuff like that.
Okay.
But like so many characters, timelines, regions, incredibly fucking complicated maps. Magic systems that are super complicated. You have a version from these people and you have another version for those people. You have living gods, dead gods.
Yeah.
Brother. So I'm used to the shit. I just fuck me.
Yeah.
I'm happy that you're.
I am nowhere used to it. And I also sometimes have to be reminded. I'm like, wait, what are they?
Yeah.
Where did they come from? But I'm getting into it. Yeah. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
And how I kept turning to you. I'm like, hey, look, it's just like now, just here.
Yeah.
It was an episode where there's people basically protesting, and they're getting shot at by the government.
Yeah.
So if that feels familiar in space, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. It was very reminiscent of current events. Which is very disappointing.
I cried. Because I was like, oh man, because it hits different.
Yeah.
When you're actually seeing horrible shit happen like constantly.
Yeah.
Whether you choose to or not, because you know the moment you open Instagram, it's a wild ride.
Yeah.
And it hits different watching these things. I'm having a lot of trouble watching. Tell you what, a genre of movies that I used to enjoy, even though I am anti-American, is, you know, they're American war movies and shit like that.
Okay.
I have never had. I cannot be fucking bothered. I cannot be bothered to watch like a Saving Private Ryan or that type of shit. I'm like, okay, cool. You know the beginning of the hypocrisy of the world's police and all this shit. Are you fucking kidding me, man?
Yeah.
Fuck out of here. So that type of stuff, and
I hear you. I get it. You're like, no. We're not. We don't want to do this right now.
And I try to do my small thing of like canceling the services that I shouldn't be using and stuff like that. Yeah. Trying to keep it small, keep it local if possible. And yeah.
I get it. I hear you. Anyways, we're still watching it. It's getting good. Do we want to do a top 3?
Sure.
Today? I feel like last week was fun.
What was the last week? Villains. Villains was pretty good. Yeah, I got to talk to you about one of my favorite games. Yeah. And one of the reasons I love that game. That stupid fight. My God. So sad. I was so distraught. It was the middle of like the day and some afternoon or some shit. I'm just sitting there in my fucking living room. I'm like, what? and like it goes like story wise, it fucking broke me. But not only that, is that what you don't understand, because you don't play these games. Okay? Yeah. In these games, right? You have different characters with different skills. So you got like my people was like Barrett, Cloud, and the girl that died, Aerith. Which name do I use? She has one name, but Aerith. Anyway, so this is the flower girl. That's her nickname. Yeah. So the flower girl. So that's my main. Those are my main characters. So you got like the heavy hitter. You got a range, and you have somebody who heals the party. Yeah. The flower girl is my healer. Yeah. She is literally one of the most important characters in my strategy. Yeah. At the time. Yeah. And she gets murked. Yeah. This dude just destroyed my party. Like my strategies from here on, I have no more healer. Yeah. I gotta find some other fucking version of it. Mm-hmm. Do you understand? Like, it got me through the history and through the gameplay. Yeah. A thing that I had never experienced in my life. It's like, by the way, she's dead and you have no healer. Good luck. That's a powerful fucking thing.
Yeah, it is so powerful. Yeah. I am just so in awe of, like, I touched on this before, but like, you're playing a video game, you have agency and choices, yet they're still pushing this like narrative through the game. It's so complex. It's beyond my brain to like understand how that they did that.
Let's do a test. I can test this. When you open up your Wordle, have you spoken to the board?
Have I spoken to...
as in, have you imagined, like, okay, so what's the word today, you little shit? Okay. Have you grabbed your phone and be like, okay, what's the word today, bitch? Like, interacting with...
Kind of, yes. But not, like, out loud, I think.
That's the beginning of that. At some point, you get caught up in the game where you start, like, kind of, like, thinking about it as an entity. Okay. And but it is it's cool that you clock that in, because that's what happens. Like it's a weird marriage of that's why it's so interactive. Like that's the whole thing. You're being told a fucking story, there's your understanding too, because that game is way different from when I first played it to today.
Okay.
It was basically anti-capitalist. And
Okay. Okay. Okay.
It makes sense.
Yeah. Speaking, just like, go back to the Wordle thing. Yeah. Yesterday, I was at work and one of my colleagues had her Wordle open.
Yeah.
I'd already done it. And I couldn't believe, I didn't say this to her, I couldn't believe the chaos that she was putting on to that game. There was no rhyme or reason for her guesses. She was on the last guess, and like I was like, hey, in my mind, I'm like, hey, you got an E. Why didn't you try it again? You got an E, like,
oh, like, God.
Like, it was so weird, her method. It was just like and like, I saw that she had 3 letters that I'm like, why aren't you stringing them to get... Maybe she just doesn't understand Wordle, or is like just really bad, but...
Okay, so you're telling me she wrote like the word greet, so she's got like 2 E's, let's say, and then she went to think.
Yes. Yeah.
It's not the app.
Yeah.
The problem's not the app.
Yeah. It was just like, it was row after... She
really fucking thinks it's a word. She's guessing words.
Yeah.
You're not getting any hints. She probably doesn't even know she has the answer.
I don't know. Anyways, she was on her last thing, and I joked and was like, do you want the answer? And she's like, no, I want to get it. I'm like...
No, and what you heard was, no, I want to stay like this.
Yeah.
I can't wait for her to get like the word mimic or some shit like that.
Anyways, maybe there is some...
Imagine if there were longer words. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Actually, they're gonna end up...
Mnemonic. Pneumonia.
They're going to end
Ethereal. Unfathomable.
Yeah.
Here, I'm sorry. And I'm sorry, Bobby, but the first time I played Scrabble with Bobby and Dan was there, he played cat for 3 points. We never let it go. Cat. Oh.
I mean,
I'm such a piece of shit.
Sometimes you just like, you get flustered by games sometimes.
Yeah.
I get it.
And Bobby, like, he's a game genius kind of dude.
Yeah.
You put him in front of anything, but you put him in front of a word game, he's just like, he's done.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah. One time I had a game night with people, and I was so against it, but I was like really talked into it. Yeah. And they're like, the first few games, I'm like, okay, this was fun. I'll get into it. And then they started like, they pulled out Taboo, and I was so confused by like,
isn't that like almost like charade kind of?
Yeah, kind of. Like you have a word, and like the person has to guess. Wait, no, you have. I don't know. You have to guess the word, but you can't say the word, and there's a list of words that you can't say to describe it, and so it's like very hard, and you have to use your brain. Like, and I was like, I could have cried how stupid I felt. Like I could have. It's like, again, like when I was a child, I got scarred by Uno because I never played it before. My friend pulled it out, and she was 8 years old. I was 8 years. She's trying to explain it to me, and I didn't understand it. And I'm like, hey, isn't it like, looking back, I'm like, it's because an 8-year-old was trying to describe it to me. That's why I didn't understand it.
Counterpoint. It was, as an adult, other adults tried to teach me Uno, and I could not understand it either. Okay. And I don't think it has to do whether it's 8-year-olds or if they're 8 or 20. Yeah. It's if you get it or you fucking don't. Okay. I never understood it, and guess what? I do not give a fucking shit.
So
not an Uno piece.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah. So since then, I cannot even open up. I will not even attempt because like that fucking friend made me feel like a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
At the time, and like, because I could not understand.
You're not alone, by the way. Flora's the same.
Yeah.
Yeah. Flora, my girlfriend.
Uno, like,
games shuts
needs
down.
to be obliterated off this earth.
Also, there's this thing about Uno, like especially like adults who play Uno. So there's the base rules, which I never understood or care to understand. It doesn't make me stupid. It's just I'm not interested.
Yeah.
Go away.
Yeah.
And then they also have house rules.
Okay.
So while they're
trying
to fucking teach you the basics, they're also trying to teach you fucking house rules.
Yeah.
You know, that's like that's like me grabbing you, putting you in front of a fucking role playing game like Final Fantasy, and like I've you the control. I'm like, fucking figure it out, you dumbass. What?
Yeah.
How? Nah.
Yeah.
So we're good.
Anyways. So.
You got one of mine or yours?
This is yours again, but that's good. Top 3 things you would ask a personal hero. That's a good one. A reveal hero at the end. That's what you wrote.
Oh, okay. So let's say like, what would you ask of? Let's say just putting out what's his name? Pete Holmes. Like say you wanted to ask Pete Holmes. What would you ask Pete Holmes? But don't tell me who you're asking this of, and then reveal who it is. But that might be too complicated. So just just what would you ask your heroes if you do have any?
For sure. Okay. You want me to?
Yeah, open it up because I've barely ever had heroes.
Really?
I'll be able to tell you about heroes I used to have.
Okay.
That's unfortunate.
Okay.
Actually, no, that's perfect. I'm good.
Yeah. Used to have. Mm-hmm. You're gonna. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Although now I could like. No. Okay. I think my first question would be, how do you ignore the noise? And that could mean a lot of things. That's like...
You're asking who? Who would you ask?
There's like a lot of like... So right now I'm thinking about a comedian named Mark Forward. And I've seen him so many times. I went to Toronto in September to see him. I think he's one of the most underrated comedian right now.
Okay.
Like he's gonna blow up.
Okay.
And he's been at it probably for 25 years.
Oh my god.
In Canada.
Okay.
So the noise, I mean, like, so I don't know. Internal noise, like, oh, I'm not good enough. I'm never going to succeed at this.
Yeah.
Also, noise from, like, you know, chatter from, like, the industry. Like, oh, you need to be doing this. You need to change your style. You need to be going on stage. You need to be traveling to the States. You need to, like, and... So how do you ignore the noise and just know that your art is like just put what feels good and what? So that's what I would ask.
That's a solid question and a very important question. I'd say too. Yeah.
Because so many in the arts, so many people have, even people that aren't in the arts, have opinions about.
Mm-hmm.
About what you do.
Yeah.
I, a lot of the time, get, like, just opinions about, oh, you should tell a joke about this. You should, like, you need to go here. You need, have you...
I've
What?
Even I've done it too.
But like, I respect your opinion, and like, I want your feedback. But there's like literal people I could care less about their opinion, and
they people that think they have more agency in your life than they actually do.
Yeah. Anyways, so it's really hard, and like I've gotten stuck in like, oh, I should be doing this. I should be I should be going to these shows. I should be whatever. And I know in the back I'm better at listening to myself and not the noise now, because I've been at it more. I've been at it longer, and I am more in tune with my voice artistically, and I'm more confident in my skill.
Yeah.
But for years I was just like fragile, and like I let people's opinions
dictate who you were.
Yeah. And then like I put myself in like situations I didn't. Even now sometimes I'm like, I'll go to a show, I'm like, why did I agree to do this? I knew I didn't want to do this. I don't know.
I think you know, we repeat certain patterns until we get it. You know, at some point you're really gonna fucking get it.
Yeah.
But you know, sometimes you do have to take it to do some time, I guess.
Yeah. So. Anyway, so that's what I would ask. And so that's my first one.
All right, so my first one would be the writer Neil Gaiman.
Okay.
Writer of the Sandman, American Gods. I think Good Omens. I've read a few things of his that I really liked, and I used to really enjoy his. He had this the 8 Rules of Writing and stuff, like very inspirational kind of guy.
Yeah.
My dead friend Michael, he bought me like a masterclass, and I think in the last episode I mentioned it, and I think I already spoke about him. But I guess my question would be like, hey Neil, if the allegations are true, why would you ask the nanny to call you and your kid master? It's kind of weird. So I would like to maybe explore what was your rationale behind that.
Yeah.
And, you know, like, like, why?
Yeah,
like,
why?
That's it.
Okay.
That's what I would ask him.
So it's a very personal question, like,
I'd like to,
a rumor that as
I'd like to understand what you would be like a piece of, like.
So he used to ask his nanny to call him master.
He was.
How did this come out, or is this true?
I say alleged because he hasn't been prosecuted for nothing, but he's fucking disappeared, and a lot of his shows got canceled and all that shit. When that happens, it's for a fucking reason. And so a lot of people have come out with like allegations and shit, and that even his wife was, he was Ghislaine Maxwelling the whole thing too. So that's always cool.
Oh jeez.
So,
Oh jeez.
Like really, like.
Okay. My next one. My God. Okay. Would be. I would ask them who their favorite comedian is.
Okay.
Right now, yeah.
To
like if I was to ask like Mark Forward or like a bigger comedian, I would be like, who's your favorite right now? Yeah,
but who?
What?
Who?
What do you mean?
So you would ask Mark Forward too?
I guess so.
Else?
I guess I would, if we're sticking with the same person.
No, it could have been different people.
I guess, yeah.
I mean, if you want to, I'm just saying, it's open. You don't have to limit yourself to one person. That's the thing.
Yeah.
My next one is not the same guy.
What?
My next one is not the same guy.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I would ask like Mark Forward. We'll stick it to that. Yeah. Who's your I would just be interested in knowing.
In what motivates him to keep at it, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What if you had to describe his comedy? Like, what would you?
It's hard, really hard to describe. So he has these set premises that he explores, and like it's a lot. I would say it's a mix between sketch comedy, improv, and stand-up comedy, all wrapped into one. And
I know why he hasn't blown up here, because this like sounds like the European type of comedy.
A little bit.
It's the one-man show kind of thing.
Yeah, but like he does have a following, and his shows were packed in Toronto. He did a series of shows in Toronto in September because he was recording his album or his and they were like, so people know of him, and but it's definitely like it's not a style I've ever seen before. And I guess like 4 years ago, he was at Just for Laughs, and he did a show like 4 nights in a row.
Was this the midnight thing that you told me about? Was this like a midnight show thing that was a weird with like robes and shit?
No,
that's a different guy.
It was a different guy. That was phenomenal too. That was Moses Storm. This is not a cult. Yeah. And so I saw his show the first night at Just for Laughs, and then I lost my mind. So I was like, I'm coming back tomorrow. Okay. We came back the next night because like I was with Sarah, and Sarah was like, Catherine, you have to see this. Yeah. So we brought Catherine, and the next night the entire show was basically different. It was wild. That's why like I'm so inspired by him, because he's able to throw together a different hour almost every night. He has like kind of like a structure, but he mixes it up, and there's some improv. He's like it's just it's really interesting to watch. Anyways, so I would want to hear from Mark who he likes.
Yeah.
Because he is unlike any other comedian.
Who's the person that makes him go to the second show? Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's nice. It makes me think, I'm going to change my second one to actually a positive one. So Josh Johnson that we went to see.
Oh yeah. He's phenomenal. He pumps out new material. He's
a lot like that, because like every week he releases like a 45-minute set that he did somewhere in his tour.
Yeah.
Every week. I'm getting a full fucking set of real funny, real thoughtful shit.
No one is doing,
and I'm getting that for free, by the way, like on YouTube. But it's just like
no one is doing that, and I would argue that 99% of the comedians can do that. They cannot do that.
Okay.
Because they don't have his brain, and they don't have he's able to Anyways, go on.
No, but yeah. So I find that interesting because they have that in common. Because I've never seen Mark.
Yeah.
Mark Forward, you say?
Yeah.
I've
it's
never
coming in February.
Yeah.
The 23rd or 24th, the year of St. Catherine.
No, enjoy. I mean, if it's not cold, what day is it? Like a Thursday or Friday kind of thing?
It's actually a Tuesday.
At what time?
7 or 8, probably 8.
How much?
I'll buy the ticket. If you want to come, I'll buy your ticket.
Who's going? By the way, you guys are getting a look into the
my cousins.
Yeah.
I don't know who else yet.
All right. Okay.
Oh my God.
Okay. No, I'm curious. You're saying it's a hero. Might as well know your hero.
Oh my God! Please come.
You went to see Josh because of me, so
yeah. But I mean, it wasn't torture.
No, but no. I mean, anyways, no, but that's good. Okay, so yeah, Josh Johnson. I would ask him. I guess in a way, because like how do you find, I mean, the thing is, like, even the question I would ask him would be redundant, because I the way he does his comedy, it's extremely open and vulnerable, that you know exactly how he feels about things. Yeah. So my question is redundant, because he I know how he feels, at least what he's telling us, you know, that, like, how do you keep hope? And his hope is, like, building community.
Okay.
And I guess my question would be like a torrential of questions about, like, you know, how do you like, what made you think about community in this way? Like, how do you, you know, basically, it's like, I'm in a
how do you keep hope?
Yeah.
Maybe.
And, well, I know partially it's, you know, community and building community. So,
yeah.
Well, how do you keep it going? Because, like, it like, from one week to another, it's always like the horrible things keep ramping up.
Yeah.
And then he still manages to find some, like, you know, courage, and, like, the way he speaks about. Because I've been watching him. I've been telling you about it for, like, at least, like, a year, and over time, you know, he's addressed, you know, the ramping up of everything that's happening in the States.
Yeah.
And you know, he just keeps going, and still. But anyways, like, he used to kind of, like, he would take shots at things, but he wouldn't be, like, as clear, like, as clear. Now, like, straight up, he's like, you know, he's very graphic, and like, he's not shy about saying the truths. Yeah, and I really like that. Like, so,
but then he always, like, obviously, because he's in the industry of humor, he always finds a way to make something funny. Yeah.
It's honestly, like, I love watching him, because it's a beautiful thing of, like, talking about the real. It's the closest thing that I think I'm gonna get to like a George Carlin type of thing.
Yeah.
In seeing the real thing, talking about it.
Yeah.
In a funny way, and still not being shy from talking about it, because you have to talk about these things.
Yeah.
We're not. We have no luxury in being shy about talking about real things like this, like, you know, the injustices of the world and that shit, because we're so close to you know, losing it all. Like, we could lose the shit. We, like, straight up, man, it's fucked up. We live from fucking paradise. We have everything we would ever fucking need, and we insist. At least we say we, but it's not even us, because I don't insist on destroying the fucking planet. You know, but that we have to address that.
Yeah.
And so, yeah. But people like him inspire me a lot. You know, so. Yeah.
Yeah, he's great. He's really great. Cool. Yeah. So how do you keep it going? Like, what? Yeah. I wonder. I know that there's no secret, and that you have to motivate yourself on that shit. But yeah, I'd like to hear his take, like his honest take on a one-on-one kind of situation. It'd be nice. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Interesting.
It would suck if he's like, turns out to be, I'm just a dumbass.
My last question. What time is it?
12:16.
Okay. My last question. Oh my god, it would be such a silly, like, not an important question at all, in a way, and I don't know why this is coming to my brain.
What's your shoe size?
I want to know whether he, like, there's kind of two parts. I would want to know whether he writes in a notebook and what the notebook looks like.
Okay.
Or if it's in, like, an app. And if I can see the notebook, if it's... Not read it. I just want to glance at the chaos. I just want to, like...
Oh, you want to see whether it's chaos or not. You want to see the notes. You want to see how you want to see how the sausage is made.
Because I'm always so interested... Yeah. I don't need to read the actual content. Yeah. I just want to have, like, a glance at the landscape, so to speak. because that would be like very intriguing to me.
Yeah, want to see what the overview is like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, so it would be like, what does it look like? Is it in a notebook? Is it in your notes app?
Do you have a whiteboard at home?
Yes.
Is it a basement?
Yeah.
Do you have the pin, you have the pins with the string, what is the strings, or what do you call it, like yarn strings, yarn. Those little,
pin and yarn.
You know what
Yeah. So I would want to see that, because like I have a notebook and I write in my notebook, and it kind of, part of it looks insane because like every set I write down my set list. So like for pages and pages, it looks very similar. And then there's like underneath, there's usually like new premises or whatever, but it's absolute nonsense. It's just like, it's we like if I was to show someone, if someone was to like really read it and like go through it, that would be more, I would rather them like look at the inside of my vulva, and like that's I would rather them do that. I'd rather them like put a microscope to my anus. I would, yeah.
May I see your notes? And you're like, may I interest you in some pussy?
No, it's just too vulnerable. That's what I'm saying.
Well, I've told you, like, we have that in common, because I've said it, like, I would rather streak down the street.
Yeah.
Just run down the street naked rather than show you my writing notes, or like any type of writing that I have. That was like, when you're in the stages like pre prototype kind of thing, when you're like, are you eight?
Well?
Are you 8?
Are
like,
you well? Yeah.
The good guy.
Yeah.
Attacks the bad guy. Like,
same for me for like projects. Like, so the project I'm working on now, like I have a Google Doc with like all my plans and whatever, and just like ideas, and like I don't want a single person looking at that right now. Cause like it looks like is this person in grade 3? Like, just like, just like, I don't know. It's just like a lot of like,
you got 3 folders. One's like color, and the other one's shapes.
Yeah.
I get it.
So I don't like, I know that like reading through his like notebook is too vulnerable, too much. I just want to see the outline. And like, I don't know.
Have you trolled through his social media? Maybe he has a video where he shows his things.
No, I haven't. No? But maybe, yeah.
Oh, how much of a fan are you, really? What happened? What happened now? He used to be better than this. So my third and final before it's a long one, but it's a good one. I'm feeling good.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh God, I feel like it's a great episode, but it turns out it's like a shit episode for like other people.
It's a fun.
Could you imagine?
Yeah.
So my third one would be one of my old fallen heroes, so Bill Burr.
Yeah.
I would ask, was it morally worth it, buddy?
No.
And I want you to think about it this way: I am no one. I am literally a nobody.
Yeah.
And I'm asking that question.
I have to. Was it morally worth it? Okay, no, that's fair.
And that's it.
I'm too optimistic. I know that, but I have to think that Bill Burr, out of everyone, is gonna come out to the side that we like. He's gonna He's gonna learn. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have done that, and then he'll have He'll come to the right side again. That's how I feel. I'm optimistic about that.
Here's my counter to that, is that I'm not putting him in the same category, but I'm judging this type of mentality from the point of view of like, 2016 was an aberration and it should have never like happened. People thought that was never going to happen.
Yeah.
And this dude came back, and now we're here.
Yeah.
So, making space for people that you don't understand, like their point of view and how they see the world.
Yeah.
You're giving grace again to somebody who doesn't give a shit about it.
Yeah.
So if he can't see what he did wrong, like right away. Mm-hmm. Sorry, it's just like for me. There's no me. I'm not like this. Is like, oh, he's coming back in the strong special, and now he's like talking about like anti this, anti that. Cool, you missed the boat, buddy. Like it wasn't.
I mean, I want to give people more grace than that.
But before, how about this? When you're and I admire that you want to give grace to people.
Yeah.
But I feel like you should maybe be a little bit selfish about when you give it out.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Shop
For
a little. Shop a little.
I'll be cautious, but I'll also be okay.
Yeah.
And then he'll have to climb a mountain to prove me wrong, but I still want to give them that opportunity, right?
You're a much nicer person than I am.
I don't know.
No, it's because he actively spoke against shit like that and still did that. shit.
Yeah.
To me,
I understand.
There's no moral ground. So
yeah.
That's why I'm like, I'm not gonna be like chill about it. That's
okay.
Like, if he never spoke against any of that shit,
yeah,
and then he did it, then you can have at least like the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
But it was clear cut.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Mm.
It's like.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's like, I don't hit women. Then like next year, it's like Fernando went to jail because he hit somebody.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Fernando, the extremist. Oh my God.
All right. Criminal of the week, and then we'll wrap up.
All right. So. This is Marcus.
This is Marcus?
Yeah. What do you think Marcus did?
Looks sad.
We're at the criminal of the week. Usually, so what happens is I find a mugshot on the internet. I show it to Abby. She tries to guess what the crime is. And that's it. Sometimes when they don't have names, I make up a name. I made up his name. His name is Marcus. I don't know who he is. I know what he did, though. So.
He looks very sad.
Yeah. Well.
Marcus was...
So you feel empathy for Marcus?
A little bit.
Yeah, okay, good. Hold on to that.
Hold on to that.
I want you to hold on to it.
Oh, no.
For my own machinations, though. It's for me.
So he got pulled over because he was speeding.
Okay.
And then they found stolen goods in his car.
Okay.
So reckless driving and possession of stolen goods.
So none of that, but do you still have the empathy?
Yeah.
Yes? Okay, good. Because this could have happened to you.
Marcus.
It says man, but I'm good. Marcus. So Marcus he stole his date's car to use it for another date.
That's what his look was. He was like, oh man.
He got caught. And when I say this is something that could have happened to you, it's because it could have happened to you.
It's true.
Oh my God.
It's true. I just need to borrow your car for like a couple hours.
And you're like, well,
yeah, I guess so.
I give grace to everyone at least once. And then there you go. So.
When I was in my dating phase, I would have for sure let my car out to some people. Yeah. Yeah.
Mm. It's wild, eh? So yeah, use my car to go fuck some other chick. I'll be here.
That's the audacity.
I know.
I'm not surprised though that people have done this.
No. I mean, the other was a few weeks back. We had that one guy who went on a date to rob a place.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Wild. All right, let's take a flight to nowhere. What?
Oh, well, Bye.
Bye.